So there's ego manifestation and soul manifestation. Do you know the difference? One is about instant gratification. The other is about aligning with your soul's true purpose. So how do you know what you're manifesting and what category you're falling into? Find out more in today's episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic. Welcome to another episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic with Meagan Mermaid. This is the place where we dive deep into all things manifesting, self-love, galactic energy, and more. I'm Meagan Mermaid, and I am a mermaid mindset coach and galactic guide, and I am here to help you heal your heart and manifest your dream life with the magic of the mermaids of Sirius. If you'd like to sign up for one-on-one coaching to become the artist of your fairy tale life and the star of your reality, please visit my website at meaganmermaid.com or check out the video description below for that link. Also, if you like this message, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit that notification bell. That will let you know whenever I post new videos, and you're gonna wanna know this stuff. It's really, really powerful information. Plus, your generosity is helping so many more people see these messages and know that they too are conscious creators that can manifest any reality that they want. When we talk about the difference between our ego and our soul, what we're talking about is where our desire comes from. Michael Beckwith talks about the difference between ego manifestation and soul manifestation. And if you want to check more into his work, I highly recommend it. The ego is our identity, it's our personality, it's an accumulation of our beliefs and our thoughts and our past experiences and what we picked up from our family, from our society. The ego is basically a me version of God in human form. The soul, on the other hand, is that bigger part of us. It's our connection to infinite self or infinite source. It is our reflection of our higher self that comes into this body and allows us to navigate the material world while still connecting to our spiritual nature. When we have an ego-based desire, it's not good or bad necessarily, but it may only offer instant gratification. A lot of times our ego-based desires have something underneath them that is connected to unworthiness or feeling that if we had this thing, then we would be happy. Or if we reach this space, then we would be happy. If we had that relationship or that car or that dream home or that job, then we would feel satisfied. That's what an ego-based desire is. Underneath it is a feeling of lack, of separation, of doubt and scarcity. In order to understand when we're coming from that place, we always want to check in with our why. Why are we feeling this way? Why do we want this thing? What do we feel like this manifestation would give us if you had more money? What is your why for more money? And it doesn't mean that you can't have a beautiful home and nice cars and manifest the perfect relationship and all of those things. But what I want you to understand is that when you start to get clear about your intention and where your attention is going, you'll understand more about the manifestation process. A lot of times people want something because they feel like they're not enough. And so they feel that if they had this thing or if they reached this certain level of success, that then they would feel safe. But because of that constant need of looking out into the external, not only are you missing the beauty of this present moment and what it has to offer, but it continues you on this track of future tripping where even if you get to that spot, it won't make you happy. You'll get there and want something else because that constant search for validation and approval and love outside of yourself in this material world will always lead to disappointment. Notice when resistances arise. Maybe you're trying to create more abundance in your life and you're not seeing it. There is lots of practices that you can do. There's lots of techniques. But if your why is connected to not feeling good enough in this moment, even if you get that money, it won't change the feeling. Even if you have that dream body or that dream home or that dream life, it won't change the feeling within. And most likely, it will create more blockages to building that abundance that you want. You may discover that as you begin your manifestation journey, that your desires might change. You might have started with a creation of wanting to go a certain path and feeling like this thing would make you happy or this person would make you happy. And then along the way, as you do personal development and self-worth and you build up your worthiness meter, you discover that there's something deeper. We have a bigger purpose for being here than just accumulating things. And our purpose has to do with our mission, our gifts, our talents, our abilities, the true expression of our soul. And that's what soul manifestation is. It's the unfolding of who we truly are underneath the ego, underneath those base desires. There is a fire inside of you, longing to be fulfilled, a mission and a purpose that is uniquely yours. When you discover why you are here, what you came here to do, and how your gifts and your talents can then plug in and co-create with everyone else, it suddenly becomes so much bigger than accumulating things. It becomes about embodying your true self and finding all of those who are co-creating in this energy of the upliftment of humanity. And through that, you begin to create abundance for yourself. You get all of those things that you want. It doesn't mean that you surrender all of your earthly desires. It has nothing to do with that. Instead, it's about realizing that that's not the outcome that you want to strive for. It's not the prize to achieve. It's just a blessing, a bonus for following your heart, following your soul's true purpose. So how do you find what your soul's true purpose is? It starts by discovering what talents and gifts would you do naturally if you weren't paid, if you had all of the time in the world and you could spend your time any way that you like. What would you want to do? Think about what you loved as a child. What were the kinds of things that you loved to do when you were playing? Get into meditation. Nurture your mind and your body and your spirit. Allow yourself to get quiet so that you can hear your heart. When you do these things, you'll begin to hear action steps that will move you forward. And it doesn't mean that you have to have the entire purpose or the entire foundation or blueprint laid out. Instead, you can start to find one step at a time that builds the blueprint of where you are headed. The beautiful thing about soul manifestation is that when you align with your soul rather than your ego, you no longer have to do all of those things to get what you want, the techniques or the tools or the tricks or the vision boards. And you can still absolutely do those things. They're great, they're fun. But when you align with that purpose, you say, universe, you know better than me what will make me happy. So I surrender these needs. I surrender this thing that I think will make me happy. And I allow you to bless me and show me what's even bigger than this, what's even better than this that I may not even be aware of in my limited human perspective. You then say this or something better, which truly means getting what you want or getting something even more amazing. It's a win-win situation. Surrendering doesn't mean that you're giving away your power. It means that you're taking your power back. You're doing the work to heal your heart and look within. Because if that ego manifestation is really just a band-aid for a wounding that needs to be healed and acknowledged, now is the time to do it. You can become your best friend, your biggest fan, and your head cheerleader, and look within at what your heart really needs. Does it really need that new car? Does it really need that other person to feel complete? Or does it need more self-love and more worthiness, more tuning in to what you really want, more following your passion, more cultivating your talents, more surrounding yourself with positive and uplifting people? When you do these things and you honor your heart and you honor your emotions, you become aligned with your soul's path and your soul's purpose. And all of these things will be added unto you. All of the things that you want, the abundance, it's important. It's all part of the process. You will have those things and more. When we are abundant and when we're thriving, we have the opportunity to bless others. But because your intention has changed and your focus becomes off of the accumulation and onto the acceleration of your soul's path and purpose, all of the resistance goes away. and you step into the ease and flow that the universe wants you to be in every moment. If you're interested in learning more about what your soul's true purpose is, or about finding the difference between ego manifestation and soul manifestation, or if you're just at the beginning of your journey and you'd like to find out how to create your fairy tale life, check out my website at meaganmermaid.com. I'm just about to launch my very first course, Mermaid Mindset Makeover. It's a 7-week journey that takes you through the manifestation process to heal your heart and manifest your dream life. And it's not just some like 5-step easy process of do this, say this. It's really diving deep every single day into uncovering the blueprint of your soul's unique expression. So I invite you to check that beautiful course out. I put so much time into it. I also offer one-on-one mermaid mindset coaching sessions and galactic channeled readings. So if you're interested in connecting with your star family or learning more about your starseed heritage, check it out. You can also find me on TikTok at official Meagan Mermaid and Instagram at Meagan Mermaid. All of those links will be in the description below. But thank you again so much for joining me for another episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic. If this message resonated with you, share it. Allow others to receive the power and the knowledge of conscious creation. And make sure to press that thumbs up and hit the notification bell as well so you can be notified of all future Galactic Mermaid messages. This information is so powerful. I'm sharing it from my heart because I want you to thrive, and I want you to know that not only can you manifest your dream life, but you can live in the present moment and enjoy it. You were designed for love. You were designed for bliss. And by embodying the bliss of your soul's true purpose, everything else that you want will happen naturally, effortlessly, and easily. Thanks again, and I can't wait to see you for another episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic.